Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
But first, let's take a look at your weather forecast in northeast Montana today. Mostly cloudy, a chance of light snow in the morning that should diminish a bit by this afternoon. Highs in the mid-20s to lower 30s tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows 5 below to 10 below zero. That's ice-making weather. Sunday, mostly cloudy in the morning, but you should see some clearing as the day goes along. Highs 0 to 10 above. Remember, gang, you can always get the latest link to the Montana Outdoor Podcast, where there are lots of podcasts for you to watch right now, including some great ice fishing previews for Southwest and Central Montana, and of course Montana's largest ice fishing destination, Fort Peck Reservoir. You can also find the Montana Outdoor Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, in a local public restroom near you, and many other sites. Just go to the main menu, which is when you do a drop down on our main menu, it goes actually through the computer screen itself. For the podcast. Just log on to MontanaOutdoor.com.
I think there's one in the pocket of your bib overalls, too. I see that. The Captain Cast, in for the Rigger Cast, a presentation of Vibrant Hearing. Back with the Captain and the Week in Review in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia. But are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Lewistown, be sure to shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And you better believe it. Good morning, everybody. I'm the captain, along with the whole crew this morning. We got the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Well, good morning, Captain.
And, of course, Miguel Lee, who is over there manning the phones and whatever else he does over there.
Yeah.
Way over there. And then when he gets tired of doing stuff over there and he goes back somewhere
over there
in the mouse maze we have here at the control center. And, of course, Kokanee Quinn, I'm assuming you're going to be cooking up in the captain's kitchen?
Yep, something for New Year's.
I can kind of smell it right now, or is that the afterglow of your Christmas dinner?
Oh my gosh, Christmas was amazing.
Was it really?
Yeah, really was.
So why was it so amazing?
Prime rib.
Kokanee.
Here's the question.
Lots of cookies and, yeah.
Here's a question I have about Christmas, and prime rib seems to be the big deal on Christmas.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is prime rib the big? Now, Miguel evidently knows the answer to that, or you have an opinion?
Theory?
I do have an answer for that.
Okay.
It's because Thanksgiving is turkey, and nobody wants to look at a bird.
That's the answer? Where does ham come in? Oh, that's Easter.
That's Easter.
Right.
Well, Easter or New Year's.
You
And
can
the
pretty
poor
much throw ham in anywhere.
The poor chickens, they don't get any holiday.
Any love?
Oh, you know what? 4th of July. Barbecue chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hot dogs. Okay, so here's the problem I have with prime rib.
Oh, you've got a problem with prime rib?
Well, I got a problem cooking it. I don't do very well cooking prime rib. You got something else you want to add, Miguel? Well, you give him on the microphone, he's going to take over.
I know.
My heart bleeds for you. I mean, I actually smoked my prime rib. And so we put a really good rub all over it, and then we threw it in the smoker, and it came out to die for.
All right. Now you use a thermometer to put in there?
Yeah, I have a probe. I put it in, and it tells my phone what the temperature is, so I can
The milkman also has a probe.
I
That's
can
what
take
he
it
uses
out when it's ready.
It's not a human thermometer, is it?
No. It's very digital.
That would really ruin the meal.
It's pretty. Imagine the computer guy actually has technology that helps him with cooking.
Okay, now you notice, folks out there in Radio Land, we have no downrigger this morning, and the reason we don't have downrigger is because he's out. He's a little bit miffed this morning.
Uh-oh.
He called me, I think it was Christmas, or was it Christmas Eve? And he said, I just found out from Rudolph, Rudolph the reindeer, that Santa is not going to be at the radio command center to talk about his trip this year.
Oh, my gosh.
He canceled out.
And he sent Rudolph to
Well,
give the news?
I don't know. Him and Rudolph have kind of a connection. I don't know what that is. Both of them have a big red shiny nose. I don't.
They're trauma bound.
I think they share prime rib recipes.
And how to cook it.
That's the bond.
So Santa is not going to be here, and that myth downrigger, he thinks Santa should have been here. He's here every year,
Right, that's
so he's
tradition.
out looking for him.
Oh.
And so he might be halfway to the North Pole. I'm assuming Santa goes to the North Pole after he goes around the world delivering gifts, or does he go to Hawaii?
I was going to say, Rigger said something about Maui, maybe. So,
Would he go to Maui, or would he go to Mexico?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe for him he goes to Canada because it's a little bit warmer in Canada than it is in the North Pole. That's maybe like a Mexico
Like
to him
easing
like it
into
is
it?
to us. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Given this lengthy explanation, it's like downrigger is here. It's like he never left.
You're channeling him well.
Well, we're letting Miguel have a little airtime here. The
Yeah, I
last
still
show.
got his mic on.
Okay, so we had a big contest last Saturday.
Yes, we did.
The big score contest with the Bobcats and the Grizzlies, and you could tell. Everybody watched that game, I'm sure, or listened to it on the radio. You could tell that the Bobcats won by the
Yes.
final score. Now,
That's how you do that. Okay.
the final score was 48-23.
Correct.
Okay, so the final score is 48-23. We had nobody that picked the Cats 48-23. And so how do we do this now? So I'm not asking the audience out there.
You're the
radio-
judge and jury. You decide how it's done. So
Okay, so we had a bunch of, probably 60 people guessing last Saturday. You guys took a lot of calls. And the closest what we do is we take the winner of the game score.
gotta have that.
And the closest score, if we don't have an exact match, the closest score of the prediction for the winner is qualifies to at least being in the running.
So they had 48. So the closest to 48, that got you in contention there.
And this was 45.
Good. Oh, that's not bad.
And it was 45 now, 32. So 45, he's already qualified. It's Corey Nett, by the way, out of Billings. So if Corey is listening, then he can call us right now, and we'll find out how he came up with that. But when he did give the score, it was a little bit confusing because it sounded like he initially said the Grizz, but then he clarified that.
No,
And he said, it's the Bobcats
Made it clear.
45, the Grizz 32. The closest to that was 41, and that was from a guy out of Park City. The closest high score of the prediction of the Bobcat win was 41. So Corey wins it. He gets a $100 gift certificate from Kathy Goodman at Silver Threads Outerwear, along with a shirt and a sticker from her. He gets a $200 gift card from the sponsor, his choice of sponsors here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show partners. And he also gets a $27 gift card from the Montana Club.
Awesome.
So Corey's raking it in.
He sure is.
Yeah.
And the other rules, you had to be listening this weekend and call us. So Miguel has opened up the lines if Corey has time to call in.
Corey's
Well,
call.
yeah.
If he has time to call in. Knowing Corey, he'll call in right when we don't have time to put him on, so we'll have to have him call back.
That's okay.
But we'll get him. We've been doing this show for 27 years. And I don't need to explain to folks, next year will be the 28th year.
Right.
But Corey has been listening from the get-go.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been listening from the get-go. When we used to go to these great Rocky sports shows in Billings. Actually, it used to be the Montana, or it used to be the Moores Show in Billings way back when, put on by the Billings Gazette. Corey would always show up and at the booth, and he'd always buy like a guaranteed lure from Walleye Wayne or something like that. But he's been a fan and a loyal listener for years,
That
and we
is
do
awesome.
appreciate that. Yeah.
The prize package found a good home.
Yes, it did. And we're going to get his information as far as, shirt size and all that good stuff. I can probably tell you what the size is. So that's Corey Nett. Congratulations to him for winning
Yay,
the
Corey.
scorecard.
In
Yeah,
Billings,
give him a
Montana.
standing ovation. Okay, let's get news from the field. By the way, we're going to have some live reports. Don Wilkins is going to hopefully get on here if he's in cell coverage down there in the McGuire Nelson Creek area on Fort Peck. We're also we're able to get a hold of Chansey. We'll get a report from him and see how this ice situation. It's kind of weird this year all over, but there is ice, and if you want to go ice fishing, you're going to have to be careful. So let's get news from the field with Greg Lemon from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. This winter has had some wild weather, but as we turn the pages on another year, FWP is hosting a variety of programs to get people outside and start off 2026 on the right foot. January 1st, FWP will host first day hikes at several state parks. These fun and informative hikes are open to all ages and are family friendly. Montana state parks offer a variety of winter friendly opportunities, from hiking, snowshoeing, wildlife tracking to photography, picnicking, and more. First day hike events in Montana are planned at the following parks: Cooney State Park, First Peoples Buffalo Jump State Park, Makoshka State Park, Missouri Headwaters State Park, Pictograph Cave State Park, all units of Flathead Lake State Park, Lone Pine State Park, Summers Beach State Park, Whitefish Lake State Park, Les Mason State Park, Lake Mary Ronan State Park, Logan State Park, and Thompson Chain of Lakes State Park. Spring Meadow Lake State Park and Travelers Rest State Park will also have events. For more details on these hikes, go to fwp.mt.gov/state parks. Remember to dress for the weather and wear appropriate footwear. Trails can be slippery this time of year depending on the conditions. Well, that's it for this week. Happy New Year. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
Happy Dad Seltzer 12-pack cans, only $17.99. And Pump It Up members save an additional $2, only $15.99 at your local Town Pump. The savings are adding up. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV, just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service. First Security Bank, member FDIC, and straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, Placer Motors statewide trivia with the captain in for Downrigger. What is our topic this hour, Captain?
Well, the questions were written by Downrigger, and he says, well, now that is unique, isn't it? When we come back.
Right after this.
For waterfowl, pheasant, deer, and elk hunters, having the right equipment can mean the difference in bagging your limit or filling your tag. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, head on down to D&G Sports and Western.
They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
At Brett's RV, the holidays are about family. That's why our showrooms are closed until January 1st, so our team can spend time with theirs. But your next adventure doesn't have to wait. You can still shop Brett's RV online anytime. Browse new and used RVs, explore floor plans, and start planning where the road will take you next. This holiday season, dream big, plan ahead, and get ready to roll in the new year. Brett's RV for your next adventure. Your Missoula Culligan water dealer has 5 reasons why you should get your water tested. 1, if you have moved. 2, if you have a private well. 3, if you have taste or odor issues. 4, if you have stains or buildup. And 5, if you have heard about local water issues. Call Culligan at 406-721-1991 for free in-home water analysis. Or visit the website mtculligan.com. Contaminants may not be in your water.
You're listening to the captain and his crew
I get to hear all your jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber.
on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning, 622 and trivia time with the captain in for Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors, and we will see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
Get a great deal on a new Subaru and give back. It's really that easy. For every new Subaru bought and leased during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru and Placer Subaru will make a donation to national and local charities that our owners care about. It's our 18th year of the Subaru Share the Love event. Subaru is continuing to support the ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, and the National Park Foundation. By the end of this year, Subaru and retailers like us will have donated more than $350 million to charity. And that money makes a real impact, both nationally and in our community. At Subaru, we believe that being more than a car company means giving back. So are you ready to join us? For every Subaru vehicle routine service visit during the Subaru Share Love event, Placer Subaru will donate $5 to our hometown charities. Make your service appointment today at placermotors.com.
And our trivia winner gets a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. We have a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure, from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the beautiful 2026 Montana Scenic Calendar, a koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, from Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap. It is black with tan mesh. Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a fabulous spot of Valor Coffee for you. From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point Canvas tote bag. And the number to call if you know the answer and have not been a winner of any prize in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 406-721-1290 for a chance to play and win with the captain.
You know, it's very easy to figure out the 6-month period, isn't it?
Sure is,
during this last show of the year. That would mean that probably June 30th, that would be the last time they could have won.
That's correct, yeah.
You'd think you remember that far back.
I did that like in 5 days.
You didn't even have, and you didn't even have a Montana Scenic Calendar in front of you. That's very good.
No.
Nice.
So Downrigger, by the way, Joe Moline, who gives the first aid kit for years, is recovering from a surgery. So we want to wish good luck to Joe.
Oh, indeed,
I talked to him yesterday, and he's doing well.
All the best.
And so good job, Joe. Downrigger's looking for Santa, but why isn't he showing up? But Downrigger had a chance to actually, before he left, that's how responsible he is, he made a trivia question for us. And so here's what we're going to do the trivia about. The last show of the year always seems to get Rigger thinking about what makes our outdoors so unique compared to other states. Take, for example, the mountain peak in Montana called Triple Divide Peak. What is it most uniquely noted for? Is it A, it straddles 3 different counties, B, you can see 3 different states from the top of it, wow, C, water can flow into 3 different oceans from the peak. And again, your question, what is it most uniquely noted for? We're talking about Triple Divide Peak. It straddles 3 different counties. You can see 3 different states from the top of it. Or C, water can flow into 3 different oceans from the peak.
406-721-1290 if you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months. And while we wait for that winner, let's check in with Woody at Woody's Lures in Townsend.
Howdy, howdy. Woody's Lures in Townsend, Montana with a fishing report. And first thing from all of us here at Woody's, we hope everybody has an awesome new year. Now, let's get on down to business here. Yeah, I don't have much good news at all. I'm sorry, folks. Yellowstone River is about it. She's low like all the rest of the waters, but not real bad. Stick below a bobber and get you some maggots and fish on the Yellowstone River in one of the big holes. You catch all the whitefish you want. You can go Google on there and find out how you can prepare those things. A lot of folks don't think you can eat them very much, but you can. Canning and, awesome, smoking. They are really oily and good for that. As to what colors to use on them jigs, it don't matter. As long as you got some maggots on there, they'll clobber them, and you can load up on a hole. And that's about it I got to tell you, because the shield is extremely low, not very fishable. There's not really any ice on it, which is about the same thing for the lakes around White Sulphur Springs and down below Paradise Valley at Daly's. Around White Sulphur, it's just broken up ice. The Sutherland and Bear, who had ice, basically they just broke up and opened up and big old holes all through it. It's all wet. In other words, there ain't no ice fishing right now. Sorry, folks. I wish I could tell you more. Hopefully we got cold weather coming this next week. Maybe if it stays long enough, it'll ice it all back up. But I will let you know. Need information, give us a call at 980-0183. Later.
All right, thank you, Woody. I do believe we have a contestant on the line for Placer Motors statewide trivia, waiting for Miguel to do the transfer here.
Miguel's he's telling his life story to the
I figured as
winner.
much, yeah.
Chapter 3,
Let's
paragraph 4.
see. I've got Douglas Stahl.
Stansford.
Yes.
I couldn't understand.
Captain, do you get Stanford out of that?
Yeah, that's a new way to spell it. It looks like
Douglas is in Stansford.
Looks like the sign going into Stanford was vandalized. Stanford,
Montana. Hey, Douglas. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
All right. What do you got? What do you got for Douglas there, Cap?
Okay, Douglas. Appreciate you listening to the radio show here this morning. Let's see. The Triple Divide Peak. What is it most uniquely noted for? Is it A, it straddles 3 different counties, B, you can see 3 different states from the top of it, or C, water can flow into 3 different oceans from the peak?
What do you think there, Doug?
I think it's C.
You are correct, sir. The approximately named Triple Divide Peak near the eastern border of Glacier National Park in Montana is the only point in the United States where droplets of rain or flakes of snow that land just inches apart on the summit eventually take 3 very separate journeys, either draining into the Atlantic, Pacific, or Arctic Oceans. Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is
well
a good
done,
one.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing for Montana, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you got it.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't think anything goes into Fort Peck, though. That's what we need in Flathead Lake sometimes.
You're just being selfish.
Yeah. Well, we hope you had a great Christmas. Thanks for listening to the show, Douglas, and we'll get that prize package mailed out to you.
We're gonna need him back on hold? All right, we got to put him back on hold. We'll get your mailing address and everything for you there, Doug.
All right, Doug. Thank you.
Bruckner's Truck and Equipment's values drive everything. Integrity, hard work, and a commitment to treating every customer like family. They believe in delivering a good product at a great price with service that's truly second to none. Take advantage of specials happening now on air dryers, tire chains, gloves, brake cleaner, wheels, clutches, and more. Great values, great service, great deals. That's Bruckner's Truck and Equipment, keeping drivers moving forward.
Finding a clean, secure storage facility is like finding a needle in a haystack. Whether you're moving, storing your car, or just need some extra space around the house, Y West Storage has all of your storage needs covered. With competitive pricing, reliable customer service, and high security, Y West stands above the rest. Conveniently located at the Y on 7099 Smokes Way, give them a call today at 510-0590 for pricing and availability.
Stay informed and in control with News Talk KGVO. Now streaming everywhere with our free app for iPhone and Android. Wake up with Talkback with Peter and Nick. Dive into the day with the Clay and Buck Show, Sean Hannity and Mark Levin, and get financial advice from the Dave Ramsey Show. Then overnight, explore the unexplained with Coast to Coast AM. Download the KGVO app today and take Missoula's home for news, talk, and smart conversation with you wherever you go.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
Hey, Missoula, ever dreamed your vehicle could bathe in sunshine? That's the idea at Happy Days Car Wash, where they've made it real with their solar-powered car wash and dog wash. When Happy Days says green, they don't just mean the color of the soap bottle. We're talking green energy and processes using the best eco-friendly green soaps and chemicals. So roll into Happy Days for the shiniest, cleanest ride and feel great about being nice to the planet. Clean machines, solar dream. Happy Days Car Wash on Brooks between Fairbridge Inn and Pizza Hut.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tiorama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Alrighty, but first let's take a look at your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. There is a winter weather advisory in effect from 8 a.m. this morning to 11 p.m. this evening for region or portions of the region. The rest of the forecast looks like this. Today, partly sunny, patchy blowing snow in the west side of the region, and a slight chance of snow in the east side. Highs in the mid-30s to upper 40s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, patchy blowing snow. Lows in the lower single digits, below 0 to around 10 above. Sunday, sunny, highs from 30 degrees in the west to around 10 degrees in the east. Sunday night, mostly clear. Lows from the lower 20s, west to the single digits, above 0 east. Don't forget, you can always get lots more info about Montana's great outdoors right here on the go-to website, montanaaoutdoor.com.
And the Captain Cast in for the Rigger Cast this time around, brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. Back with more from the Captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 30 seconds. Maximize the power, performance, and durability of your Boss with genuine factory-backed parts and accessories. Proven to perform, guaranteed to fit. Trust only the best from Boss. Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer, 5680 Expressway, Missoula. In Miles City, be sure to shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And Director Rosauer's time is 6:35. It's time for you to hunt down.
Prairie Fresh pork back ribs, only $2.99 a pound. In produce, Haas avocados and large lemons or limes, all priced at 2 for $1. And the Made from Scratch Bakery has their assorted cake donuts in boxes of 8 for $6.99. And you can see all the great weekly specials online at rosars.com. When in Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosars, Reserve and South Avenue.
Okay, thank you, Director. We have 25 before 7 o'clock, and Mary Beth Kibler's on the phone this morning. Mary Beth, did you have a Merry Christmas?
Oh, we did. It was just a wonderful Christmas. Our son and family came down, so Rick and Missy and Eric, they came down and we celebrated big time. hung a new TV so we can see the games better. You know, when you get old, you just need bigger TVs.
Brand new television set, one of them there TVs, huh?
That's right. Got to see them TVs, you know.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, we're up, we're really up on the flute there at TVs. Yeah, got one of them TV tubes. Could you actually lift the old one out of the house to replace it with?
It was that little box one, you know, with the 13-inch screen.
Yeah, no kidding. So, you got a brand new TV, and you watch TV, but the question I have for you is, what about the ice? I don't think is there any ice at Hell Creek right now?
No, we've been having some 50-degree days. You know, it's water running down the road, but it does, you know, wait a few days. It looks like that's going to change. But no, I don't believe there's ice anywhere. I did talk to Glenda Reynolds, and she said that they're on the very west end out there at Devil's Creek, that there is about 4 inches in the bay. Not enough ice for me yet. But, you know, so in those bays, if you're careful and tippy-toe out, you can do some fishing, but I won't be doing that.
Yeah, I don't
but
blame you.
anyone who would like to, you know, we've got the New Year coming up just around the corner, and if anyone would like to celebrate that incoming of the New Year, we have gift certificates that we do all year round for those who would like to come fishing with us in the spring. When that ice is all gone, we will we'll attack it for another season. So give us a call. We'll gift you on some good dates. 406-557-2503.
I can just see the New Year's Eve party. Hey, Captain, how come you don't have any champagne here? I don't, but I have these gift certificates from Mary Beth Kibler for go fishing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
all you got to do is sign on that dotted line, man.
I brought along a 1970 RCA color TV with a big old 19-inch diagonal screen.
Gosh.
Hey, don't throw that away. We'll put that in the prize package next year.
We will.
Everybody that wins will lose. I mean, win the be in a chance for the drawing. So, Mary Beth, have a good. Well, I guess we'll talk to you after the New Year. Have a happy New Year.
We'll visit in 2026.
Oh, we sure will. Okay. All right. Well, we have Leonard Roberts from Roberts Bait and Tackle. Good morning, Leonard.
Good morning, Captain.
How's the ice board doing?
I got 3 things on it, and that's it.
Well, do you want to? Would you share it with us, or are you?
Well, I was just going to say, like, Willow Creek and Nylon, Piskin, and Francis did cap, but they're not safe ice yet.
Okay.
It's not safe.
All right.
It's only like an inch and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And if this wind quits blowing, maybe it'll stay on there because, like Francis now has been capped over and open and capped over about 4 times at all this winds we've had. Like last week now, we had 60, 70 mile an hour winds again.
Wow.
That don't help.
Mm-mm.
But Bailey's has 5 to 6 inches on it, and they're catching a lot of small northerns, anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds, using minnows. Fresno has anywhere from 5 to 6 inches in the bays. Now, I talked to the guy up there in Havre, and he said that he hasn't seen anybody out past the bays yet. They're in Kremlin and Kings Bay on that, and they're getting quite a few northern, some spearing on that, and a few perch. Nothing about the crappie yet on that. And then I heard Nelson has around 8 inches on it. On that, the guys from here going over there fishing, getting minnows here, and then going over there. But that's all I got. And in the river, down by Fort Benton, Deloma, that area down in there, and Carter, they are starting to pick up a few walleye with jigs and minnows on that. It's wide open, and I guess there ain't much moss flying right now, so it's doing okay there. So that's about all I got, Captain. I still have lots of minnows in stock. I've got herrings, smelt, night crawlers, maggots, You name it, I got it for the fish ice. If we get any ice, good ice. Now, I understand Francis is not having any ice derby this year.
Okay.
On that because it's just been, the weather is not cooperating.
Right. Yep.
Any questions? 406-454-1877. And if anybody has any good ice reports, give me a call so I can get it on the board.
And if anybody has any vaccine to take care of that maggot situation you have, Leonard, give you a call as well.
The maggot situation.
Captain, Happy New Year, and
Happy
I'll
New Year.
talk to you in 2026.
Sounds good, Leonard. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for your support. It is 6:41.
And it's time for the Lost Trail Powder Mountain Ski Report, brought to you by the Montana Club. Here are the conditions at Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
And before I give the report, also Lost Trail Powder Mountain is giving away lift tickets, of course, during the ski season like they do for the Montana Outdoor Radio Show every year. If you would like to win 2 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain, and we do waive the 6-month rule on this because it's a special edition prize, so everybody's eligible. You can only win once during the season, but everybody's eligible to win. 406-721-1290 if you'd like to win 2 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain. 406-721-1290. Give us a call. Alrighty, Lost Trail has had a total of 20 inches of new snow for the week. To date, 75 inches of snow has fallen at Lost Trail. Snow at the summit, 48. Snow at the lodge, 28. All 5 lifts are open to take you to 60 open runs. And Lost Trail, it is the holiday season, so Lost Trail is open every day, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. all the way through January 5th, including New Year's Day. And if you'd like to get weather and snow conditions and all of that, just go to losttrail.com.
And for a complete listing of ski resorts in Montana, log on to the ski report page on montanooutdoor.com. It's brought to you by the Montana Club and Lost Trail Powder Mountain, where it's the last call for the all-mountain youth program at Lost Trail. Registration closes December 31st. Don't miss your child's chance to build confidence, carve new trails, and explore the mountain in a fun, supportive environment. This 6-week ski or snowboard program is open to kids ages 7 and up, a perfect way to grow skills and stoke a lifelong love of winter adventure. Sign up today at losttrail.com/snowsports. Last call for Lost Trail all-mountain youth programs. Lost Trail, go for the snow.
All righty, thank you, Kokanee. And we say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ken. I'm calling from Warden.
All right.
From Warden.
Wow.
A little ways from Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
Right. Well, he can...
Well worth the trip.
Good call. Well worth the trip.
Well, there you go.
Wow, we got a spokesman. I like that.
That is an advertisement right
yeah,
there.
Yeah, that is. We'll bump their rate a little bit for that. don't tell. Glenn, thank you so much for listening. I got to put you on hold. Miguel will get your mailing address because we will mail these lift tickets to you, all right?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Hey, bundle up, Central Montana. Time to hit the ice. The Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby is back January 17th and 18th at East Fork Reservoir. Drill the holes, drop the lines, compete for prizes, bragging rights, and some of the best perch fishing around. Pre-register at the Sports Center in Lewistown or sign up on the ice the day of the event. The Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby, big perch, hot action, cool prizes, January 17th and 18th at East Fork Reservoir. And if you would like more information, you can call, I assume that's the Sports Center phone number, right, Captain? 406-366-1586.
No, that is Kenny Williams' number, who is in charge of the tournament.
Okay, thank you. If you want more information, you can call Kenny at 366-1586. Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, try to check in with Eddie Mint at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop, and more when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
CHS Mountain West Co-op in Missoula and Ronan remind you, if you have not used this year's Cowboy Santa Bucks yet, they expire December 31st, 2025. They can be used on anything throughout the store with a few restrictions and exceptions. Don't wait. Use your Cowboy Santa Bucks before they expire December 31st, 2025. Shop everyone's favorite farm, ranch, and home store. CHS Mountain West Co-op in Missoula and Ronan. And Happy New Year from our family to yours.
Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
They are capable of sinister and dangerous acts.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
In Glasgow, be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. We got 12 before 7 here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. And you know what? When winter locks the water tight, real anglers grab their gear. Head to West Yellowstone and Hebgen Lake for the 2026 Ice Fishing Derby, January 16th to the 17th. Clear ice, cold air, big fish. Drill your hole, drop a line, and compete for the estimated prize pool of at least $10,000 based on 50 entries and pure bragging rights, surrounded by some of the wildest winter country in Montana. So get on there. It's West Yellowstone icefishing.com or for the get registered up. We'll be talking to Garrett next hour about the conditions down there. We want to say good morning to Eddie Mint, the big man at the dam from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. Belated Merry Christmas to you, Eddie.
Good morning. Merry Christmas to you.
So, Eddie, it looks like we're going to get some colder weather over there, either tonight or tomorrow, and it should stay for a couple of days anyway. That could make some ice, and I understand there's some ice that is being made. We're going to get a report from Don Wilkins later on next hour about what the conditions are down there at the dry arm. What have you heard?
There's ice down at McGuire Creek. They've been fishing down there. And then I heard that just up from there a little ways is the ice line. But last I talked to Don, start heading out a little bit farther into the McGuire area, and the ice starts to thin out a little bit. But he did run and check some ice there over the holiday and stuff. But it's still kind of sketchy at best. So if you're down in the area, make sure you're checking your ice, and if you start venturing out, like I said, just take a step, spud bar, drill some holes, get some actual thicknesses before a guy just starts wandering around.
Yeah, that's good advice. Nelson, what about the dredge cuts area around your Fort Peck area?
There's been a few guys down there. I've heard 8 to 10 inches. I have not been down. None of us have been down there to confirm any of that, but there's been a few guys going down there and trying up on the north end there. And I guess they've been catching a few fish. I haven't heard anything on the trout pond. I know there's been some guys over there as well, but been kind of a quiet fishing report unless you talk to somebody that's come from McGuire or been over to Nelson Reservoir.
Okay.
And we have no ice here at all. The bays are still open. It's way off into the distance for ice here on this end of the lake.
Well, give us a phone number, Eddie. What's the number at Lake Ridge?
406-526-3597. And we've got all your minnow needs. Also, Tuesday I will have mealworms, waxworms, and maggots in here as well. I've had a lot of requests for that. There's nobody around that's carrying them, so I used to, but we just didn't sell enough of them. But I'm getting them back in now. They'll ship them out to me Monday, and I'll have them on Tuesday for the guys that are looking for that perch and walleye smaller baits. We will have the mealworms, waxworms, and maggots in here as well. Night crawlers, smelt herring, diners, suckers, fatheads. Yeah, you name it, we got it.
You put the yes in bait. I don't know if that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, have yourself a good week. We'll talk to you next year, Eddie. Appreciate the report.
Yeah, everybody have a safe weekend and good luck.
All right, Happy New Year to you. Corey Nett is on the phone, and why is Corey Nett on the phone? Well, he was the winner of the last week's score prediction show that we had for the Bobcat Grizzly playoff game. Corey, good morning.
Well, good morning, Captain. I'm totally excited that I won.
I guess.
Woo-hoo!
I think all of us were excited for you as well because you've been listening to the show for a long, long time. And Corey, you're a sports. What do you call it? A prognosticator?
Good one, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Put that in your hat and smoke it there, Corey.
Looks good on the resume.
So Corey,
it does.
You get yourself a $200 gift card or money to spend any the Montana Outdoor Radio Show partners. You get a $100 gift certificate from Kathy Goodman at Silver Threads Outerwear, a $27 gift card from the Montana Club, so you can take everybody out for dinner over there in the west part of Billings. So congratulations to you, and we'll get all your information. Contact information. Oh, you get a couple of shirts. You get a shirt from Kathy Goodman, too, along with a sticker. So,
wow.
All right. Way to go, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Corey Nett.
All right, put him on hold there.
He
Don't
is
go away,
a
Corey.
winner here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Real estate transactions can be extremely nerve-wracking. Realtors and lenders know that Title Services Incorporated is the name to trust with title insurance. Whether you're selling your house or doing a refi, choose Title Services Incorporated. Locally owned since 1982. Thorough research and exceptional customer service is why I recommend Clint Romney and his staff at Title Services Incorporated, 2625 Dearborn next to Goodwill and across from the Larchmont Golf Course in Missoula, and also located in Superior.
Prime rib, anyone? Yes, please, when it's Prime Rib Wednesday at family-friendly Paradise Falls. Paradise Falls serves up 10-ounce portions of their delicious special recipe prime rib, along with your choice of a side, just $24.95. Prime Rib Wednesday at Paradise Falls starts at 4 p.m., and they serve till it's gone, so don't be too late. Make it Paradise Falls for $24.95 Prime Rib Wednesday. Paradise Falls, 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Bruckner's Truck and Equipment's values drive everything. Integrity, hard work, and a commitment to treating every customer like family. They believe in delivering a good product at a great price with service that's truly second to none. Take advantage of specials happening now on air dryers, tire chains, gloves, brake cleaner, wheels, clutches, and more. Great values, great service, great deals. That's Bruckner's Truck and Equipment, keeping drivers moving forward.
Locally owned Air Quality Mechanical, providing the best in service for Missoula's heating and cooling needs for over 31 years. And speaking of service, join the Air Quality Mechanical Service Club. It's free and easy to join. And members get special discounts on emergency service calls, duct cleaning, and equipment installations. Make sure your furnace is ready to handle winter. And find out about Service Club benefits with Air Quality Mechanical. Tough enough to drive pink.
Hi, it's Scott the Painter. We all know about keeping up on the routine maintenance of our vehicles. But how often do you think about your home's preventative maintenance? So don't neglect it. Part of that routine care is interior and exterior paint. It also adds to the curb appeal and value of your investment. So if it's been more than 7 years since you had fresh paint applied, it's time. We've been helping people all over western Montana maintain their home's looks and value for over 26 years. That's Scott Arnold Painting at 381-8545.
Teresa Lunn with United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group knows what it takes to sell your property.
The United Country Marketing Advantage provides us with the tools. Combine that with experience, honesty, and work ethic. Your buyer is out there. Commercial, residential, ranch, or acreage. Nobody knows the country like we do.
Teresa Lunn and United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group, covering the state with main offices in Missoula and Plains. Visit an office or call
728-9733.
Happy New Year from the captain and the crew of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Oh boy, yeah. You know, the thought just occurred to me, and I've known it for a long time. This is the last show of this year.
Yes, it is.
So next time we go on the air, moment of silence. Don't worry, we can handle that. We'll do that real well on the radio show.
Hello.
It's one of our best moments.
Hello. We buffer more than any other. We invented buffering.
I love new slogans. That's great.
Especially when Downwigger's on. He's a buffering fool. So anyway, next year is going to be the first show of 2026.
Yes, sir, it is.
I actually gave a Christmas card to one of my daughters, and I said, have a great 2062.
Oh, geez. Well.
and you know, I wrote that out, and then I caught it. Of course, and it was to Maris, and Maris is that I knew she would bring it up. Dad, you know you put 2062 on that card. I said, yes, I did. So, anyway, we got hopefully Don Wilkins will be on the radio next hour live from he's with Becky, his lovely wife, and they're down there doing some stuff down there at McGuire Creek. We're gonna cook in the kitchen. We got more trivia. We got a whole lot going on here for the next hour here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, last show of 2025.
Brides and grooms, get ready. The 38th Annual Missoula Wedding Fair is coming Sunday, January 11th at the Hilton Garden Inn, and you're officially invited. This free event is your one-stop destination to meet the best local vendors, sample delicious catering, discover stunning decor, try on gorgeous wedding dresses, and so much more. Want early access? Grab a VIP ticket for 1 full hour of exclusive vendor time, first pick of the dresses, and a free drink to kick off your planning in style. Get all the details at MissoulaWeddingFair.com.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. With support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing.
To get the help you need.
To find peace.
And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
AM 1290 and K25 2FP 98.3 FM Missoula. News Talk KGVO for Western Montana, a Town Square Media station.
A frigid winter blast. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. An overnight winter storm in the Northeast now coming to an end. Fox Weather's Michael Estime is in New York City's Central Park.
It was a warm nose of air that worked into the forecast. When we were expecting things to start off as snow, what ended up happening, and I noticed the grapple. So basically, grapple are almost like those little ice pellets. I measured in New York City's Central Park about 2 to 3 inches or so. I'd say on average about 2.5 is what I've seen so far. We've pretty much cleared the system from the coastline, so we're not expecting anything more than perhaps a trace on top of what we've picked up already. What I think is going to be interesting is the fact that we make it to about 30 to 32 degrees later on this afternoon, but then the cooler air pushes through and temperatures tonight drop into the upper teens, low 20s.
And a winter storm warning remains in effect until 1 p.m. this afternoon. New York and New Jersey both under states of emergency. A group of migrant truck drivers filing a lawsuit against the California DMV over the planned cancellation of thousands of commercial driver's licenses.
Immigrant truckers say thousands of drivers face losing their commercial driver's licenses and therefore their livelihoods as soon as January 5th, because California is revoking 20,000 CDLs whose expiration dates went past the date the drivers were legally allowed to be in the U.S. That decision came after a series of deadly accidents involving immigrant truckers, including one in Florida where a driver who was in the U.S. illegally made a U-turn on a turnpike and caused a crash that killed 3 people. The Transportation Secretary says the trucking industry and individual states have to crack down on who gets CDLs.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt in Los Angeles. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hands.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
That heat's going to be out there for one more day.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcasts.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now.
A strong reaction from China after the U.S. sells weapons to Taiwan.
China is taking countermeasures against 20 U.S. military-related companies and 10 senior executives over weapons sales to Taiwan, a move in retaliation against Washington's support for the self-governed island that Beijing claims as its own. Earlier this month, the U.S. approved $11.1 billion in arms sales to Taiwan, including drones, HIMARS, and ATACMS, similar defense systems to what the U.S. has been providing to Ukraine. Taiwan's defense ministry and presidential office thanked the U.S. for the arms sale, saying it's helped maintain sufficient self-defense capabilities, calling it the foundation for maintaining regional peace and stability.
Fox's Stephanie Bennett in London. New York's governor announcing that social media platforms must now display mental health warnings.
A new law in New York requires social media platforms that use infinite scrolling, autoplay, and algorithm-driven feeds to display warning labels about potential harm to young users' mental health. Governor Kathy Hochul announced the law targeting what lawmakers call addictive feeds. It allows the state attorney general to seek civil penalties of up to $5,000 per violation and applies to conduct in New York, even if the platform is based elsewhere. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
The CEO of Starbucks saying AI is helping rather than replacing workers as the company aims to make a major turnaround. The coffee giant CEO saying, quote, it's more of a co-pilot than a replacement, unquote. Starbucks is implementing artificial intelligence in several ways, including, it says, adding a virtual assistant helping baristas manage tasks and a feature that automatically scans inventory in the back room, eliminating the need to manually count items. This coming as the company invests more than $600 million to hire more workers to provide human connection, it says, to its customers. I'm Paul Stevens. This is Fox News.
Elevated Tax is so excited to announce their arrival in Montana, I cannot wait to serve you. The local full-service tax and accounting firm is taking new clients, which seems like it's become a novel concept these days. From taxes to bookkeeping to payroll to CFO services, Elevated Tax has an experienced, trustworthy team that has you, your family, and your small business's best interest in mind. Elevated Tax and Accounting, elevating you and your business with a modern professional touch.
Attention Missoula and Montana business leaders. Want to reach local, engaged, ready-to-act audiences? Then you need to see wearemissoula.com, your one-stop hub for news, events, business, eats, outdoors, and more right here in the Garden City and beyond. Become a sponsor, partner with us, showcase your message and brand in front of an audience that cares, is connected, and is local. Visit wearemissoula.com/advertise or call 830-5937 today. We Are Missoula, where local lives. Partner with us now.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
But first, let's take a look at your weather forecast in central Montana. There is a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until later tomorrow afternoon or for much of the region. The rest of the forecast looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy, patchy blowing snow through the day with a chance of additional snow in the morning. That should decrease to a slight chance of snow in the afternoon. Highs 5 to 15 degrees. Temperatures should begin falling into the mid-single digits in the afternoon. Northwest winds 20 to 30 mile an hour with gusts to 45. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Lows 5 below to 15 below. Northwest winds around 20 miles per hour. Ooh, that's chilly. Sunday, mostly clear. Highs 10 to 20 degrees. Put another log on the fire. Remember, gang, you can always get the latest link to the Montana Outdoor Podcast, where there are lots of podcasts for you to watch right now, including some great ice fishing previews, some top ice fishing guides in Montana, covering all lakes across northwest Montana, southwest Montana, central Montana, and, of course, Montana's largest ice fishing destination, Fort Peck. In other words, the whole state of Montana. You can also find, I didn't write this, folks.
That's a lot.
You can also find the Montana Outdoor Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and that one guy that's sitting at the corner with the cardboard sign. He actually has information on the podcast too.
For the podcast.
Go to the website. Get the link right now on MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Captain Cast in for the Rigger Cast, brought to you by the Come On In. More from the captain, a correspondent or two, cooking with kokanee as well, all straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
In Helena, please shop Capital Sports. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
All right. Good morning, everybody. We are in the command center To my right is the director, Deadeye Danny. Good morning, Danny.
Hey, good morning, Captain.
We have Miguel Lee, who is busy trying to get a hold of folks. A little bit tough to do during the holiday season.
Kind of that off time. You
Well,
know?
and
Yep.
of course, we're trying to connect with Don Wilkins, and it doesn't look like that's going to be possible at this time because of cell coverage. A little surprising in Montana that it has spotty cell coverage.
Right?
But Don and his wife Becky are out there in, you know that one commercial where they, what is his name? Billy Bob Thornton. He's going, he's driving in the car. He says, you can get cell coverage just about anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Things change.
Where am I?
Yeah. And you know what? There isn't cell coverage just about anywhere in Montana. I don't know why, but in this day and age, you should be able to have that. So anyway, we'll try to get a hold of him. We're also trying to get a hold of Garrett Osler. And let me tell you a little something about Garrett. This Garrett Osler guy he is an ice fool. I mean, and I don't mean that in a negative way.
No,
I mean
he's
on a
fanatical.
Yeah. He sends me a video that we post at MontanaOutdoor.com every day now for the last week or so, where he goes out
And checks the ice?
and checks the ice. And so you can get that information daily, and we appreciate that because, folks are hoping that Hebgen Lake is going to be fishable pretty soon here. I know that Garrett actually has a guide service. He takes people out on Hebgen Lake, and he's out there, he said now the latest report is it's actually got fairly good ice.
Oh, good.
Nothing to write home about. But we'll find out more about that if we never get a hold of Garrett. And he's the other one that said he was going to be available anytime between 6 and 8 this morning if we decided to give him a call.
Yeah.
And naturally, he's not.
He will be. I'm certain he will be.
But if you were tuning in and saying, shoot, Don Wilkins not going to be on, we are going to get him on later on, about 20 minutes. He just texted me. And, texting is different than calling. Evidently,
you
it
can
takes
catch like a satellite or something on the texting, but
it takes a little bit more oompa to get a call out than it does texting. But he did say in about 20 minutes they'll be in better cell coverage.
Oh,
but
good.
His report on MontanaOutdoor.com, he said he fished the dry arm again this weekend, and ice thickness averaged 5 to 6 inches in the bays and in a few spots out along the main channel. Be very, very careful, however. Fishing was good again for walleye, pike, with a few catfish showing up as well. In some places, the water was a little stained, and a single orange head about 6 inches above the minnow worked pretty well. What's that mean? And a single orange bead. Oh. I say head?
Yeah.
I guess I got to get my eyesight changed.
I think Miguel just got him.
No, he got... so he's on right now? Don, are you there?
Hold on.
If you want to pull over, then we can do that.
Okay, so
I don't know. The two of them are talking about pulling over, and
I'm sounding okay.
Well, we never
Something
drive.
about the
We never
phase of
drive.
the
there.
Now they're doing a sound check because, as the captain pointed out, there's less oompa.
Right.
I never knew the technical term.
The other thing is
you can get
that
the loompa, but the oompa's
Chuck from
kinda...
Warrior Boats just texted me, and he said, "Did you remember to give away my sweatshirt and cap?" And he's got this cup that he wants to give away as well to one lucky winner. We'll do that sometime this hour.
Okay.
And yes, Chuck, I was going to remember that.
I think
I did remember that.
I think we should probably just go to Cookin and try to get him later on, maybe.
Okay. So is he there?
No, call drops.
Call dropped.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Yeah, and that's how responsible Don is. He tries to call us, and the call dropped, but we'll get him on because he's a very informative ice fishing man and ice report.
Boy, we don't know anything about being responsible. That's kind of weird.
Well, and informative too. It's
counter programming.
All that
goes against our business model.
That's our New Year's resolution. We're going to be informative and responsible.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
Cooking.
We'll have to make a little needle sampler of that.
Hey, get back in the kitchen, will you?
Yeah, we got to do a little cooking with Kokanee from the kitchens
cook your goose
of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking?
I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight. And a little bit of chicken fried.
How about a delicious orange glazed goose breast for the new year? You're going to need 2 Canada goose breast half fillets, and of course you're going to want to take the gristle and the silver skin and all of that off of it. You're also going to need some salt, pepper, coriander, olive oil, orange juice, some white wine vinegar, little garlic, some green onions, soy sauce, honey, and butter, and then also 1 large orange, peeled and segmented, but you could also use those little cuties or whatever you have that's orange.
What do you mean segmented?
Like pulled apart the little segments of the orange.
Of the orange.
You know, once you peel it and you pull it all apart? Yes. So what you're going to want to do is season up those goose breasts with the next 3 ingredients and heat your oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the goose, sear until browned on one side, 3 to 4 minutes, then flip them over for another 3 to 4 minutes. Then add your orange juice and your vinegar. Cook a little bit. Add some garlic, onion, soy sauce, and honey. Cover and cook a couple minutes more, then get the goose breasts out of there when they're medium rare. Let them stand. Reduce the liquid to a few tablespoons. Get it off the pan. Whisk in the chilled butter until it's melted. Slice those goose breasts and arrange on the plates. Spoon the sauce over and then garnish with your orange. Delicious and Happy New Year.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
You know, I could do a recipe a lot quicker than that for soup.
Yeah? Okay.
For elk soup.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you how you do that.
Okay.
You get like, 2 cups of water.
Mm-hmm.
Put some Lipton, the
onion soup mix?
Yeah, there you go. Put a bag of that in there. Not a bag, a packet of that. And then you put some burger that's already been fried up, elk burger preferably.
Right.
Now, if you don't have elk burger, then put deer burger or put regular burger.
Whatever you have ground.
And then you put whatever you want, vegetables you want to put in there, peppers, carrots, what else? Onions, celery.
Parsnip.
Yeah, and voila.
There
That's
you
it.
have it. I
That's
know, it's
it.
delicious and
Yeah.
easy. Yep.
What do you mean? Have you had it?
Yeah, I made that a couple weeks ago.
Seriously?
Yeah, I really did.
What do you call
Except for I used just delicious soup. Come and get it. Like
delicious soup. That's a good one.
your burger soup. Yep, burger vegetable soup, whatever.
Burger
Yep.
vegetable, yeah.
Yep.
But it's different
I
than
usually use
vegetable
the beef stock
soup.
rather than the water, but yeah, if you don't
Oh, you
do
use
that.
beef?
Right after Recipe Wars on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, it's Placer Motors statewide trivia with the captain. We do need a trivia tease. What is the topic for the 6 a.m., 7 a.m. hour audience, Captain?
Well, I tell you what, Director, we're going to do a drop down here. Are we there yet? How long is it going to take?
Hang on, try to make you winner right after this. At Brett's RV, the holidays are about family. That's why our showrooms are closed until January 1st, so our team can spend time with theirs. But your next adventure doesn't have to wait. You can still shop Brett's RV online anytime. Browse new and used RVs, explore floor plans, and start planning where the road will take you next. This holiday season, dream big, plan ahead, and get ready to roll in the new year. Brett's RV for your next adventure.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
You're listening to the captain and his crew.
This is the perfect family scene when Mom, Dad, and Junior all want to hear the same radio program.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning, 7:20, and trivia time with the captain in for Downrigger Dale. Brought to you by Placer Motors, and we will see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
Get a great deal on a new Subaru and give back. It's really that easy. For every new Subaru bought and leased during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event, Subaru and Placer Subaru will make a donation to national and local charities that our owners care about. It's our 18th year of the Subaru Share the Love event. Subaru is continuing to support the ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, and the National Park Foundation. By the end of this year, Subaru and retailers like us will have donated more than $350 million to charity. And that money makes a real impact, both nationally and in our community. At Subaru, we believe that being more than a car company means giving back. So are you ready to join us? For every Subaru vehicle routine service visit during the Subaru Share Love event, Placer Subaru will donate $5 to our hometown charities. Make your service appointment today at placermotors.com.
And our trivia winner will get a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. Got a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the beautiful 2026 Montana Scenic Calendar, a koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, from Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap, it's black with tan mesh, from Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a fabulous pot of great Valor coffee for you. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point Canvas tote bag. And the number to call if you know the answer to the captain's trivia, and if you have not won any prize in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290 to play and win with the captain.
And one additional prize that we're going to be giving away is a scratch card, and once you scratch out the deal, it'll tell you where you can listen to a podcast of Downrigger Dale.
Ooh, that's gold. Gosh.
But you have to have a silver dollar to do it. Last hour, we learned that a drop of rain falling on Triple Divide Peak in Glacier Park will eventually end up in either the Pacific, Atlantic, or Arctic Oceans. Another unique thing about Montana is the incredible location and size of the state. If you were to drive diagonally across the state from the southeast corner to the northwest corner, about how long would it take, and why would you do this anyway? Is it about 14 hours?
Is that A?
That's A. Is it B, about 10 hours? Or is it C, about 8 hours? Now, factor in if it's ice, snowpack roads, would it take you longer? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, if you're going to drive from the southeast corner to the northwest corner, it's going to take you about 14 hours. A, B, about 10 hours, or C, about 8 hours. Give us a call. And what is the phone number to call?
406-721-1290. If you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months, that is. And while we wait for that winner, let's head on up to the fish camp. Check in with Chancey and Kalispell.
Good morning, Montana. Chance here at the fish camp up in Kalispell. I'll give you that weekly fishing report. We got some ice. I found some ice a day or two ago. Lowest about 5 to 6 inches of ice. The whole lake's froze pretty good. Be careful on the inlet and outlet, but it's in good shape. I walked the whole lake. Got a bunch of small perch, a few decent ones. Lots of pike. I've seen some guys out there running tip-ups, and they're running all over getting pike on the tip-ups up there, up there above the islands. So that's about the only ice I found so far up here in Kalispell. I'm sure Smith's probably froze, not safe, I doubt. Rogers is probably froze. Haven't had any reports on it at all. A few of the small lakes got a little bit of ice, but I don't think anything's too safe. But for ice, Stillwater's good. Spencer and Skylos heading out of Whitefish was froze there, but I don't know if it was safe. Open water, you could fish flathead. Had a couple of reports. Guys putting the boats in, doing really good on Lake Trout, Summers Bay, the Delta. Guys were dead bait fishing out there, doing good. Kookanoose has been good. Had a reporter guy was up there by Rexford throwing planer boards and flies. Did pretty good. Got some nice rainbows. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening up our neck of the woods. You know, any of the open water, if you want to put your boat in, has been pretty good. Had a report a guy up on Foy's Lake still fishing off the shore, did pretty good, just dead bait fishing. Warm Marshmallow Power Bay, he did pretty good, caught some nice rainbows, 2-3 pounds. This guy over in the Beaver Chain Lakes up that way, he did pretty good on Beaver Lake, just fishing off the shore up there. Got some good rainbows. Some guys heading down Thompson River. Did pretty good on browns and a few brookies going that way. So still some good fishing. Hopefully with this cold weather coming here, we should get some ice. So I'll keep you in the loop with that. So good luck fishing out there and be safe.
Alrighty, we do have a contestant on the line for Placer Motors Trivia. It's Eric Hetzel in Billings. How are you this morning, Eric?
Doing well. How are you, boys?
Oh, we're fine. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll turn you over to the captain.
Eric, I don't recall hearing your name on the Montana Outdoor Radio shows. Are you a first-time winner?
I'm actually a second-time winner.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now you think I don't pay attention to things very well.
That's okay. What I was wondering. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Captain doesn't know who I am.
The rest of us remember Eric, so it's okay.
Course.
Eric, hopefully you didn't win like in July of this year, because then you wouldn't be eligible, and we really would embarrass you and say we can't put you on. But you are eligible, and here you go. We want to know how long does it take to drive from southeast Montana to northwest Montana in hours? Do you have the answer at either A, 14, B, 10, or C, 8?
What do you think, Eric?
I'm going to go with A, 14.
It's a ways.
Yeah,
Thank you for contributing, Kokanee.
No problem.
What do you go, 55, Eric? Come on, let's push the envelope a little bit here.
I can't drive 55.
Stop off at all the gravel roads and everything, the back roads. The back roads with Eric. There you go. And Eric, when you do that, because you're in Billings, you're pretty close to being down there by the state. When you do that, could you do a report for us? And actually, we'll put you on the podcast with Downrigger Dale. In fact, we'll put you in the car with Downrigger Dale. It'll seem like you're there driving for 2 days instead of 14 hours.
Is that the factoid?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's 143 square miles here in Montana. 147,000, square miles. Montana's vast size is beat only out by Texas and California. Here in the lower 48 states, Montana is so big.
How big is it?
It would take 14 hours to drive diagonally across the state. In fact, if you were standing in the southeast corner of Montana and you yelled, if you in southeast Montana, you'd be closer to Texas than to the Montana northwest corner.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
Let's go with it.
Eric?
That sounds like math.
Don't do this at home, okay?
It hurts.
Eric, we appreciate you listening to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. How long have you been a listener?
Long-time listener. Can't even put a number on it, tell you the truth.
You could lie to us. You could say 14 days, 14 years. If you said 28 years, we know you're lying.
I'm going to go with 10 years.
Okay, perfect. Listener. Well, you get nothing for that. If you would have said 15, you got a brand new car.
Oh, jeez, that'll happen.
Thank you, Eric. Eric, I want you to have a happy new year and your family, and we hope you'll around in 2026 to listen to us. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Have a good day.
All right, buddy.
You too, man. Hey, bundle up, Central Montana. It's time to hit the ice. The Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby is January 17th and 18th at East Fork Reservoir. Drill the holes, drop the lines, compete for prizes, bragging rights, and some of the best perch fishing around. Pre-register at the Sports Center in Lewistown and sign up on the ice the day of the event. You can do that too. Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby, Big Perch, hot action, cool prizes, January 17th and 18th, East Fork Reservoir. And if you'd like more information, you can call 406-366-1586. And we will be back more from the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, all right after this. For plumbing and heating services, frozen pipes, drain cleaning, installation of garbage disposals, faucets, sinks, bathtub, showers, toilets, boiler repair, and more, the easiest way to get it done is with a call to Thomas Plumbing. 24 hours a day if necessary. Commercial or residential, Thomas Plumbing does it all. No job too small. Quality service, reasonable rates. That's Thomas Plumbing. Call or stop by 2327 South Avenue West in Missoula, or find out more at thomasplumbingmt.com.
Hello, this is Pastor Tom Lamons from Lighthouse Baptist Church. We are a church for the whole family because, well, we are a family. On your first visit to Lighthouse, you will experience inspiring music, helpful preaching, and a place where you will feel welcome. Come this Sunday and rebuild your faith with us as we make much of Jesus in Missoula. And I hope you can listen to my weekly message from 9 to 10 Sunday morning here on KGVO. Sunday services at 11 and 6. Lighthouse is at the top of Garrett. Just look for the cross.
Brides and grooms, get ready. The 38th Annual Missoula Wedding Fair is coming Sunday, January 11th at the Hilton Garden Inn, and you're officially invited. This free event is your one-stop destination to meet the best local vendors, sample delicious catering, discover stunning decor, try on gorgeous wedding dresses, and so much more. Want early access? Grab a VIP ticket for 1 full hour of exclusive vendor time, first pick of the dresses, and a free drink to kick off your planning in style. Get all the details at MissoulaWeddingFair.com.
Smiles are powerful. A simple smile can light up a whole room. And for 25 years, Smile Train has been lighting up the world with smiles. And each smile marks a step towards a brighter future. As the world's largest cleft lip and palate charity, Smile Train has supported more than 2 million life-changing cleft surgeries in over 90 countries, leaving a legacy of resilience, joy, and beaming smiles for generations of children. To learn more about cleft lips and palates and how Smile Train is supporting the cleft community all over the world, please visit smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, lighting up the world with smiles for 25 years.
Move up to Kubota Orange at locally owned Big Sky Kubota. Finish the year strong with Big Sky Kubota's large inventory of Kubota full-size and compact tractors, Kubota skid steers, track loaders, and excavators. Special low-rate finance offers. See dealer for details. Snow removal attachments and the best in parts and service, too. See John and Ben, the local Kubota guys, at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tire-Rama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Oh, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for the west of the Montana Continental Divide. There is a winter weather advisory that remains in effect for much of the region throughout this weekend. The rest of the forecast looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy with areas of snow and patchy blowing snow. Highs in the mid-20s to lower 30s tonight. Partly cloudy, lows 2 to 9 degrees. Ooh, it's cold. Sunday, partly cloudy in the morning, then clearing. Highs in the 20s. Don't forget, you can always get lots more about Montana's great outdoors right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show and MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Captain Cast in for the Rigger Cast this time around is brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with more from the Captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 1 minute.
This holiday season, celebrate the spirit of home with Superior Hardwoods.
your trusted wood specialist located right here in Missoula. Since 1977, we've been guiding customers across Montana and all over the country with quality products and genuine expertise. Our doors are open to the public, and we invite you to tour our beautiful flooring showroom, featuring hardwood options that bring warmth and character to any home. You'll find one of the region's best selection of domestic and exotic lumber, reclaimed wood, live edge slabs, wall paneling, and specialty materials, all hand-picked for craftsmen, builders, and hobbyists alike. At Superior Hardwoods, our motto says it best: let us guide you through the woods. Visit us in Missoula or shop anytime at superior-hardwoods.com. Superior Hardwoods, family owned, serving customers nationwide since 1977.
In Butte, please be sure to shop Three Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Oops, there you go. Sorry about that, Captain. Now you may go.
Rose hour's time is 7:35 and time to turn my mics on.
Yeah.
And the shop?
And get this, fresh 85% lean ground beef at the meat counter, $5.49 a pound. In produce, Gala apples, $1.49 a pound. And a ring in the new with 750 milliliter bottles of Cook's champagne, just $7.99 each. And you can see all the great weekly specials online. Rosehours.com. In Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosehours, Reserve, and South Avenue.
In fact, 27 years ago, we had directions on what the board operator would do, which is also the director, Denny.
Sure.
And the first thing is, if you want to put somebody on the air, turn their microphone on.
But see, the key to that is if you want them
right.
on
If
the
you
air.
want to.
Yeah.
But that's not
if
the
you
director's...
are reluctant, then...
That's not the director's call, though. I mean, if...
Oh, I thought that was part of being the director,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So look who's,
making those
look
hard
who's
calls.
sticking up for the director now.
Well,
Kokanee come lately. Okay, we have Brett French on the phone this morning. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Captain.
Mr. French, it sounds like your microphone's on. So it always is here for the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was amazingly warm here, Captain. We set a new record high. It hit the 60s, so pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh!
60. Let's go sledding.
Yeah.
It's going to be blooming.
So is Red Lodge, are they doing any skiing down there?
They are, but, a lot of it's man-made snow, and looks like we're going to get some cold weather here in the next few days to help that effort along. And it's just over the mountain, and Cook City has just been getting hammered. That's kind of that Red Lodge is in that snow shadow. Everything drops before it gets over the Beartooths.
That's amazing, the weather, the way it's been all across the state this year. We were talking about that here in the command center when we were off air, and we're just going, wow, how come? And, boy, Mother Nature must have something, against us. And we're talking like that. So, anyway, what's going on with your report this morning?
Yeah, Captain, I sent you a report about how the Fish and Wildlife Commission adjusted hunting regulations for mule deer across the state under a proposal from the commission chairwoman, Leslie Robinson, who lives over in that northeastern Montana Region 6. They cut non-resident tags by 2,500. She wanted to cut them twice that amount, but ran into roadblocks thrown up by the legislature as it tries to protect some of those outfitting businesses. And one of the commissioners over in your neighborhood, Jeff Burrows, said it's akin to taking a scalpel to where an axe is needed in the situation with declining mule deer numbers in Montana. But basically what the outcome of all this is that mule deer doe hunting is pretty much restricted to private land only in Montana. And even with restrictions that have gone into effect before these most recent ones, we've seen mule deer numbers decline by an estimated 50,000 just in the last 5 years. So obviously there's a lot of things at work there other than just hunting pressure that are affecting them, everything from habitat to drought, severe winters, and, of course, chronic wasting disease.
Wow. That's a great analogy, taking a scalpel to an axe deal. I thought that was pretty good. I might write that one down.
Yeah.
Would you write that down for me,
Sure, I'll
Courtney?
write that down.
So, all right, Mr. French, we appreciate the information. Hope you got some good plans here. Got some bad news for you. It's the last time we're going to hear you on the air this year. Oh, but the good news is we're going to hear you next year.
Oh, Captain, you rascal.
A week away.
We'll send you a Montana scenic calendar from Linda at Park
should.
Country.
It's the
Yeah,
least you
and
could do.
so you can just circle every Saturday. And
Sounds
just
good.
a little reminder. Thanks, buddy. Hey, we appreciate your
All
efforts.
right. Happy New Year.
All right.
Happy
same
New
to
Year,
you. We got Matt McComb from Fish on Charters. Good morning, Matt.
Fishon.
Fish on, boys
Fish
and girls.
on,
Happy holiday to everybody.
Nice.
Yeah. So you got a report for us, Matt?
Well, the only report we've got is we're launching the boat again. We're fishing Flathead Lake.
No
I mean,
kidding.
why not?
Yeah.
Right?
40-degree weather. Yeah, all of our ice fishing trips, we're having to take them out on Flathead Lake because we don't have any ice up here that's safe enough to venture out on. So we're just kind of biting our nails, watching a little football, and kind of looking at the weather going, what the heck is this? Is this October weather? This is definitely not the last week of December up here, so it's been pretty crazy. Flathead Lake's still at full pool, which is really crazy. Don't understand that.
Yeah.
So it's easy to launch our boats and get out there, and we're fishing the Delta. Still great fishing. I mean, the weather's just been unbelievable for fishing.
Yeah.
For boat fishing. This is very rare. In the last 20-plus years I've been doing this with you guys and for chartering, that we're still putting the boat in on Christmas week. So it's been pretty crazy. We do have a nice white morning right now. It snowed again last night. We didn't get our white Christmas, but heck, we got a bunch of snow yesterday morning, and it snowed about 8, 9 o'clock last night. It dumped another inch or two. So, yeah, we had a nice blanket of snow up here. But guys that want to go hit the lake, give us a call. This is crazy. 844 fish, and let's just cross our fingers that we get a cold front coming in. Sounds like we're supposed to get into the teens this week, so we're crossing our fingers, and looks like the Bobcats are going to go to the championship game next week. So let's give them the praise and good job. Maybe next year for the Grizz. And other than that, Captain, you guys all be safe and happy holiday.
All right. Well, you know what? We always like to get snow before Christmas and on Christmas, but after Christmas, nobody wants snow. So that's the way things are working for us this year. And, Matt, thanks a lot for the report. Have yourself a Happy New Year, too, and we'll talk to you next year.
All right, Captain. You guys all be safe.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Matt from Fish On. Yeah. Okay, now it's time to give away, Director. Is it?
It is.
One final time.
The final $27 Montana Club gift card, celebrating 27 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Can't wait to see what happens next week. Anyway, you can have a great lunch or dinner at any Montana Club in Montana. 2 of them in Missoula. They're also in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. If you'd like to win that $27 gift card and have not won any prize in the past 6 months, don't lie, Miguel will know. 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. And we will be back with our winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
Yes, indeedy. We say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ryan Martin from Hamilton.
Ryan in Hamilton. How are you this morning, Ryan? I guess you're okay. Let me put you...
He just hung up.
I don't... Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Ryan's going to have to call
what
back.
do we do, Captain?
Well, Ryan's going to call back.
All right. All right. Well,
Don't ever ask a personal question like that again, Director.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess you'll have to open them up, Miguel. We're going to break, and
it's not like we said, "Hey, Ryan, what's your Social Security number?" Because you're in an audit right now.
Ryan did call back. He is a winner, and Miguel's getting his mailing address info. So I guess we'll just move on.
I guess we'll have to starve because we were going to use that $27 gift card for ourselves from the Montana Club. Okay, we got a Warrior hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt, and a coffee cup, or one of those
Travel
insulated
mug?
cups.
Mug, okay.
Yep.
All right, cool.
And from Warrior
right.
Boats, Chuck and the boys at Melrose, or Melrose. I can't remember. It's in Minnesota. I think it's Melrose, Minnesota. Maybe not.
No.
All right, he'll correct me. Believe me. We'll be back right after
You'll
this.
probably get a text right now.
Every drive tells a story, from quick errands to big adventures. At Tiorama, we help keep every one of those stories rolling. We're more than just tires. Our local experts handle brakes, diagnostics, AC, alignments, oil changes, and more, so you can keep doing what matters most to you. Tiorama, your hometown tire store and vehicle experts with more than 40 locations across the Northwest. Find yours at Tiorama.com.
Tiorama, we'll get you there.
For waterfowl, pheasant, deer, and elk hunters, having the right equipment can mean the difference in bagging your limit or filling your tag. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, go down to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods.
They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to The Captain.
Got a mouth like an outboard motor. All the time. Put, 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 put,
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Livingston, be sure to shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Okay, do we have Wilkins on there yet?
I think we're getting there, but I'm not sure. People are calling too soon for the other things we got going on, so we got to tell them to call back.
Yeah, we're not giving away the Warrior prize package
Not quite yet. We do have Dawn on.
Okay.
So you want to? I got you. All
okay, so let's tell everybody right now as we say we're going to give away a Warrior sweatshirt from Chuck, along with his cap, his personal Warrior cap, and it is Melrose, Minnesota, by the way, where they manufacture those boats, and also a cup that is good for drinks, cold drinks or hot drinks.
An insulated mug.
It's
cup.
that. There you go. I think that's what you call it. But anyway, he's nice enough. He loves Montana, and Warrior loves Montana. Warrior boats. I got one. I love the Warrior boat. And 406. Wow. Do I go back a long ways? 406-721-1290. We quit paying that 800 toll-free deal, didn't we?
Yeah, years ago.
We only take collect calls.
And we do open the contest up to everybody because it's a special giveaway, so the 6-month rule is waived. But
would you give the number again?
406-721-1290. $12.90. I'm not sure the other one still doesn't work, but we don't use that.
So
if you'd like to win the Warrior Boat merchandise.
And to call in, doesn't Miguel have to actually put the lines open to
Yes,
call
he
in?
does. Yes, he does.
He says, look at all the people calling.
Gee whiz. He says, you're a winner, please hold, but do you want to get to Don first, or you want to get the
we're going to talk to Don.
All right.
And, by the way, Miguel, get all their information that they're calling in, all the callers, because we're going to sell them a Warrior boat after we get off the show. We're going to do personal telemarketing. Don Wilkins, good morning, sir.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, we're doing real good. You and Becky going out doing little check ice and do ice, and what you doing?
Well, we're going to move an ice house into McGuire today. The road's froze up pretty good. We tried to come in Nelson yesterday and find a route up the ice to McGuire, but it's not good. So I wouldn't recommend anybody trying that. There's a few spots in McGuire and some of the back bays where the ice is getting 8 to 10 inches. But just always check it. You can probably get away with a four-wheeler or something if you really do your due diligence and check it everywhere you go. But we've had these big swings in temps. We were down here yesterday. It was 52. So, man, you just got to check it. That opens up them bad spots and stuff. So you just got to watch what you're doing.
Okay, and but you're saying right now there is ice there, and would it be worth somebody, because it's a fairly long drive, and anywhere they're coming from, to actually go fish that particular area, do you think, or?
Yeah, there's good enough ice to fish in McGuire for sure. Nelson, where we went yesterday, we went up the lake quite a ways, and boy, if you're on foot, the most water we found underneath there was maybe 3 or 4 feet when we turned around, and it just looks like chocolate milk in here. So I don't really know how good the fishing would be in Nelson. McGuire, the fishing's been pretty good for walleye and pike. You just got to be mindful of the temps, and if it gets warm in the afternoon, that McGuire Creek Road can be almost impossible to get out of. So keep an eye on that for sure if you drive in a full-size vehicle, or even a side-by-side for that matter.
You don't go as far as the flowing wells there on 24 where it meets up with 200, but I can tell you this, when it's warm, that's like a mud hole, because they're doing construction on there on the highway, and they left it, part of it not done, like 7 miles. And you feel like you're going to get stuck, but it does have a base to it. So anyway, that's a road report, too, that we like to give road reports and everything else.
Full service.
And if you're driving from southeast Montana to northwest Montana, well, by golly, just check your roads before you go. Don, thanks for the report. Don gives a report every week, and you can read it on MontanaOutdoor.com. He'll keep you updated. Let's hope for a little ice making, because we're getting some cold temperatures in that area in the next 3 days. Right, Don?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, after today, I think we're below zero for about 36 hours, and then things start to cool back down pretty good. So I think we'll be in pretty good shape once we get past this afternoon and things get cold. So I think we'll be all right.
All right, Don Wilkins, who is live there right now by McGuire Creek or in the dry arm somewhere with his wife, Becky. Thanks a lot. Happy New Year, you guys, all right?
Yeah, you too. You guys all have a good weekend.
All right,
there you go. For the Warrior merchandise, boy, did that light up the phone lines.
No kidding. That was quick.
Good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. This is John DeCudris from Park Grove.
All right, John. Park Grove, Montana.
John, he could probably just bring the sweatshirt and the cup along with the hat out to you, because you're right by me at the headquarters.
Oh,
yeah.
I sure am.
But I know you don't want to wait that long to get that valuable merchandise. And Chuck is real lonely this time of the year, and he would like to talk to you and everybody else who wants to call him. So
we will put him on hold and get his contact info.
Yeah, we'll get.
How's that?
I think you're going to have to call Chuck, or Chuck will call you. We'll figure it out, John. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Hang on there, John.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, John.
All right. There you go. Old John there in Park Grove. I've never met him in person.
Oh.
Maybe I have, and I don't remember.
That could be.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of people that walk on dead-end road.
Over by the dump?
Yeah, they look like ghosts and skeletons when they're walking down there. We're going to come back to wrap up the show right after this.
Have to check your brownie. Start
the New Year's Eve celebration at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store. Lucky Diamond's pre-party starts at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, December 31st, with appetizers, gifts, champagne, and casino fun. Ring in the new year at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula. Happy New Year!
Hey, this is Josh at Parkside, and let's go existential for a moment as I ask, who are you? Who do you want to be in life? What's next for you? Where are you going? Are you still finding yourself? Well, I invite you to look here first. Where you bank is important, and if you're at a transition point, maybe you're starting a new career or starting a family or finishing school, now is the best time to redefine yourself, the new you, financially savvy and shamelessly happy. Banking at Parkside Credit Union, where we like to say yes.
Bruckner's Truck and Equipment's values drive everything. Integrity, hard work, and a commitment to treating every customer like family. They believe in delivering a good product at a great price with service that's truly second to none. Take advantage of specials happening now on air dryers, tire chains, gloves, brake cleaner, wheels, clutches, and more. Great values, great service, great deals. That's Bruckner's Truck and Equipment, keeping drivers moving forward.
What would you do with 3 extra weeks this year? Get 50% off your first 6 months of Gusto payroll and get that time back. Gusto saves you 2 days every month on payroll, taxes, and compliance. So you can go from payroll runs to donut runs, crunching numbers to crushing goals, admin to adventure. Switching now means no need to transfer your payroll history either. Choose a future with Gusto and get more time for what matters. For a limited time, get 50% off your first 6 months at gusto.com/radio. That's gusto.com/radio.
Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store is your holiday party shop. Holiday gift packs are still available while supplies last. Take advantage of these added value special gift packs. Shop today at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula.
Being blind doesn't always look how others may think. Stargardt disease was supposed to define me.
Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down. A blinding eye disease attempted to force me away from doing what I was born to do.
But it cannot stop me. I have the tools.
I will keep moving forward.
Pushing past the limits of this disability.
I know where to find support and where I can be seen.
Loss of sight won't blind our vision. Innovative research, educational resources, supportive community. The Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading the charge in finding treatments and cures for blinding diseases. Learn more at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
Happy New Year from the captain and the crew of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Yeah, I just got a word from Chuck at Warrior. He wants me to give him a name of someone else to sponsor the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. So I guess
that was
some
final
guys
thing then.
Some guys can't take a joke, So I'll be what I'll be doing is smoozing him for about 3 hours after the show here this morning on the phone.
Sorry.
So yeah, Chuck. What about West Yellowstone?
Well, when winter locks the watertight, real anglers grab their gear. Head to West Yellowstone and Hebgen Lake for the 2026 Ice Fishing Derby, January 16th through the 17th. Clear ice, cold air, big fish. Drill your hole, drop a line, and compete for an estimated prize pool of at least $10,000 based on 50 entries and pure bragging rights, surrounded by some of the wildest winter country in Montana. Whether you fish to win or fish to be out there, this is winter done right. Register now at WestYellowstoneIceFishing.com. West Yellowstone Hebgen Lake Ice Fishing Derby 2026. Fish hard, fish cold. Register today.
Hey, Captain, I got a text from Neil Cote from Bite Me Flies. Pretty important information here. Flathead River from Polson to the Clark Fork, huge and pretty dangerous to hunt. Water is covering all the sandbars, and with this cold, it will be a recipe for disaster if you don't pay attention. Very dangerous for dogs trying to make retrieve. So thanks to Neil for sharing that with us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Neil. Hey, have a happy New Year, everybody. We appreciate it. We're going to try to find Downrigger Dale where he's at.
It's a new time for What Do You Know with Scott Richmond and Arnie Sherman. Join them Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. on News Talk KGVO. And remember, you can listen anytime on the KGVO app or on your favorite podcast platform. That's What Do You Know, Sundays at 7 on KGVO.
Being a family caregiver can be rewarding, but it can also be expensive. Search caregiver compensation programs at the AARP Foundation Paid for Care Hub, developed with support from United Healthcare. Visit paidforcare.aarpfoundation.org.
Locally owned Air Quality Mechanical has been serving Missoula's heating and cooling needs for over 31 years. Whether it's sales and